Well, good morning, grand rising to those who are going to be coming to the channel. I just thought about doing this. I have not done morning readings in a while because I'm so busy doing the afternoon readings dealing with the next day. So I thought about doing this reading this morning because I got the mood of the people. I was actually on the internet and I started looking at some of posts and how some people were going through some things. And I'm like, you know what? That may be my audience. So, what I wanted to do, excuse me, was to get on here and have a morning message for you all. So, I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards. I actually got to get some new cards, but I like these cards because they're really big and you guys are able to see the pictures. So let's go ahead. Let's get into the reading. Let's see what's going to show up here for you. This is going to be for the collective morning message. All right. Oh, really good. Really interesting here with the magician at the bottom of the deck. And it's funny because you see me pulling, and the point of this is talking about the unfolding magic, basically, that's happening in your life. And the reason why this is so important is because for a lot of you, you have experienced fatigue, worry, stress, deterioration in some kind of way in your life. And this could have been persisting for a very long time. And so the magician card, you guys already know, means miracles. That's what this basically means. Okay. And so I don't want you to lose hope. I don't want you guys to lose the trust that the universe is going to bring in here for you. But I love the fact that the magician is also a new beginning. The magician here is a number one. So it talks about a refreshing period. It talks about a miraculous turning point that you guys are going to experience. And very interesting, not only did the magician come out, but also the wheel of fortune. And so you guys already know the wheel of fortune really is your turn of events that's going in your favor. So that's something that I'm really liking here. And this is where you're destined to go here with the faded energy and the miracle that is going to come about. Now, I see that another thing that I'm seeing here for some of you is this protection energy. Oh my God, you guys also had the sun. I didn't even know what was there. So I literally specifically asked before I cut the camera on, I said, please give me a message that is going to be trustworthy and true. And so you guys had three of the best cards to come out in the deck: the magician, the wheel of fortune, and the sun. Okay, especially for those who comment or are watching. Hello, Stephanie. And it's interesting, you literally put a sun in your comment, and I did not notice that, and I had already pulled the cards. So this is a sense of well-being. Remember in the beginning part of the reading, I literally said that some of you guys have been experiencing this fatigue. What's the opposite of this fatigue energy? The sun gives you energy. It's very impactful. You have this spurt of vitality. That is what the sun basically is, right? So it's the opposite. It heals the worry. It reduces the stress. It reduces the restlessness and anxiety that a lot of you are experiencing in your life right now. And so also the sun is considered to be a protector, always have been, especially back in Egyptian times, and even before then with the Samaritan nation. So it's like a divinely guided message with this sun. And that's what makes this reading so amazing. Okay. So I see that you guys, the sun is talking about healing and the wheel of fortune is talking about your destined north, right? So your north node is the wheel of fortune, and what you're going to be experiencing, your promise, is the sun. And that is what makes this so amazing. Like I said here, you guys had the magician card. And I love the fact that this is saying that God is able to undo a lot of the things that you guys have experienced. And that's the thing that is so beautifully orchestrated in this card. Now, I'm going to go ahead and keep going. So I will say, just based on this reading, that a lot of you are about to come out of a really rough period. Not really sure what that means. Okay. Now, let me tell you, I'm going to give you some things that some of you guys may experience that you've been really, really waiting for, or some things that you've been praying about. I really see like either, I don't know why I see relocation for some of you. Now, this could be relocation at a job, this could be relocation at where you live, because I'm seeing that some of you guys are recreating your home, or maybe something about your environment in your home is changing, and that's going to really help you out a really great deal with your mind. Okay, like I said, the sun is the thing that heals and it exposes, it cleans. It's always considered to be a cleanser. So I feel like your environment is even going to change with whatever this is dealing with your home. It feels like it's a relocation because the environment feels new. Or it could be, maybe you're decluttering in your house. Okay, it's something like that. But I do see that here in your reading. Let me go ahead and keep going. This is for everyone. It's a small group, and that's okay because I'm not usually on in the mornings. Here it is with that anxiety energy that I was talking about here with the Nine of Swords. Now it's coming after the sun. So the sun is basically saying, this is what I'm going to heal you from, right? It's so interesting. I talked about stress and anxiety, all of those things, deterioration or the feeling of restlessness. Restlessness comes out with this Nine of Swords if you guys have not been able to sleep. So let's just say like you got a lot on your mind. There's been so much that you guys have been worried about, so many things that you guys have been like, up at night thinking about. For some, the Nine of Swords actually represents even like health decay to some degree. And so, even if that was the case, the sun talks about a healing in that aspect, okay? That you guys are going to get healed from it. Some of you guys are doing research of how to reduce stress, what you can eat, what you can take. Maybe I'm seeing supplements you guys are actually researching that's going to help a little bit more with your mind and your body, which is going to help out in a very, very good way here. Let's keep going. Now, part of that sun is also what? Divine intervention. Okay. That is another thing that I'm seeing. And we also saw the divine intervention with the miracle card, right? With the magician. Let's see what's coming out here for those who are watching. Now you have the Seven of Wands. It's so crazy. Everything that I mentioned earlier is coming out. Remember when I said that you're protected? Okay, now some of you are in this place where it could be protection in the home. And, I know a lot of people may not necessarily have that problem. But I have to say what's here. And we're going to talk about all different types of protection. We're going to talk about your determination, because one thing about the magician, it very well talks about your willpower and determination, which is what we're going to get to in a minute. But the Seven of Wands is really good because it is a protector. It's you protecting yourself, but it also talks about a divine helper here with the sun. So if you guys have, this is like when you face uncertainty, or if you guys are feeling attacked in some kind of way, or, there is someone who is trying to ruin your relationship, or someone is trying to cause problems with your family or business or whatever, the Seven of Wands is a defender of you. Okay. So it's coming after the sun. It's saying that there's going to be an angel, whoever you guys call on, God or whatever, that's going to protect you and defend you in a time of uncertainty, especially if you're experiencing some type of change. That is basically what I'm seeing. For a lot of you, it's like you've been conserving yourself. It's like you've been in this shell, right? So again, everything came out after this is saying what is going to get disposed of, what the universe is basically going to cleanse out of your life and remove out of your life. And also those that are going to be defending you, which is angels, ancestors, guides, that type of stuff. That is what I'm saying. And I'm also seeing that here with the Seven of Wands, there is this it's also protection against counterproductiveness with yourself. So the Seven of Wands basically talks about you being able to stand your ground on your purpose and on your goals. So for a lot of you, you've been at this place where it's kind of like you've been a little lackadaisical. You've been a little foggy, a little spacey in the head. This is you being very planted and very grounded in order for you to complete something or to accomplish something here with the Seven of Wands. Okay. I don't know why, for some odd reason, I'm seeing very spacey energy with the Seven of Wands. It's like you guys are kind of like looking all over the place or you're not able to get things done. It's not saying that you're hurt. It's not saying that, there's these, that's anything major is going on, but I feel a little bit a sense of distraction with that Seven of Wands, just a little bit. Okay. So now it's like the Seven of Wands is saying, okay, get it together, stay focused. And that's what I'm seeing with the Seven of Wands. Let's go ahead. Let's keep going. We're going to get two more cards here. Grand Rising, everyone. Might as well take it, right? This is interesting because this is usually my moving card. Now, it is hitting the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card. So if you guys have been like wondering if you're going to get, if you're going to get a house or if you're going to go on a vacation or if you want to go visit someone or if you're even able to get to a certain place or certain destination, the Knight of Wands is like saying, yes, that is where you're going to go. And again, divine intervention here with the Judgment card. You have a lot of divine help, especially for those who are in the comment section today. Like I said before, it's grabbing your energy, which is amazing because it's basically saying that there is a lot of you're in good favor with with future events. Okay, so like I said, the Knight of Wands is talking about a moving, a on the go type of thing, and if there's something that you guys have been really wanting or if it's something that you guys have been like praying for, meditating about, the Knight of Wands hitting that Sun card in that world, that Wheel of Fortune is saying that it's going to actually happen for you. Okay. Now the next card, here it is again. Here it is again, the Chariot. And then you also have the Knight of Pentacles, very grounded energy. Now I like the fact that the Knight of Pentacles is hitting the Nine of Swords because we even talked about how your feet are going to be a little bit more planted, especially if you're having this anxiety. The reduction of anxiety, the reduction of stress, and all of that, the restlessness. The Knight of Pentacles is the thing that actually does it for you. It slows you down. It gives you more so clarity here with that Sun card. You're able to like think. You're able to like be peaceable, and quiet. Write out your goals. Write out whatever. Sorry, my alarm. Write out your goals, write out your purposes, and actually follow through with it. That's basically what the Seven of Wands is saying. So the Knight is really you being able to do it, you guys being grounded and having more patience with yourself because a lot of you guys are like, oh my God, I got to get this done. Again, you got a defender, you got a protector, you got an angel that's around you that's helping you in such a masterful way. You guys will be okay. I love the fact that the Chariot came out in the middle and it's hitting both the Sun card and also the Nine of Swords because this is letting me know that you guys are going to have success and victory again over the things that has been very challenging to you. Like I said before, some of you guys with that Chariot next to that Sun is acceptance. You guys are learning acceptance with people and you are able to move forward. And sometimes the acceptance is just small things about what has happened to you, what has occurred to you, right? Learning that you're choosing to only focus on yourself and not fix anybody and not try to be at service to people who are not at service to you. So sometimes it's just learning to accept and move forward. I love the fact that wheels are everywhere in your reading. Do you guys see what I see? You had a wheel here, you got a wheel here. This is also considered to be wheels to me. You guys are moving. So your message today, according to the Judgment card, it is a call from the universe, like I said before, that things are going to really start moving for you in such a good way. Now, I haven't really talked about dating. That is in your reading as well. I know a lot of people don't really care about that too much because they've experienced so much deception and lies. And that doesn't always happen only in love relationships. It's not always in love relationships. You experience that with your family because I'm actually seeing something dealing with home. I think I talked about that with the whole relocation. I'm hearing home. That is where, the people that you trust to gather. I mean, the people that you trust and love gather. It is in the home. But for some of you, there's a decaying in that area. And remember, I used the word counterproductive earlier. So there's people that are supposed to have your back, that are supposed to love you, that are not. This is basically saying you're going to be able to move past that. And moving past is the universe opening a way for you. So anytime you see wheels, so many in your reading, it is talking about the universe being able to open up a way, open up a path for you, okay, in order for you to overcome it. And sometimes it is really that different environment that I talked about earlier. And this also happens with your job. Some of you guys, I mean, truly, you can't stand it there. There's a lot of worry. There could be someone that's picking on you. There could be some bullying. Sometimes the Seven of Wands talks about having to defend yourself or having to stand up for yourself in some type of way with anyone. It doesn't matter who it is. That is the victory with the Chariot card. You being able to overcome. But let me talk about this romance. I am actually really liking this. Now, for some of you, like I said before, I don't necessarily see anything crazy in this reading. I feel that, like, if you guys have someone on your mind this morning, there is going to be a conversation because part of the judgment card really is a conversation. It is a phone call. It is, I need to talk about this. So, I mean, most likely it could be someone that you know. It could be. But I don't want to stick it on just someone that you know. I want to talk about the type of person that's in your reading. The type of person here is very much so a soulmate. Now, I would say someone that you have known in a past life. I would say a past life person. And remember, soulmates are not always romantic people. But with this energy, you could tell whoever this is in your reading is someone that you feel their energy when you're around them. They make you feel good, they rejuvenate you. It is something about them in general that make you feel like you're ascending. Now, I'm not saying that everybody that's coming back in your life is doing that, because part of the Nine of Swords is, the person is giving you anxiety in some kind of way. Remember, the sun is trying to heal a relationship, is trying to elevate you in some kind of way. So even if you think that I'm talking about a certain person, it may not be them. It is all about elevation. And remember, the title of the reading talks about unfolding perfectly in God's will and God's plan, divine plan for you. So it has to be something that's going to be more so of a, I would say it's not low functioning. Now, you guys will come across someone low functioning or someone from your past that has been low functioning. I do see that. But again, the Chariot is saying, hop on in, get in a ride with me so we can move forward. You have to be able to move past this. I don't think that a lot of you are out of the storm with this person yet, because I do feel like someone is trying to pull you back in. But the message that I'm trying to convey is that there is someone that is of higher caliber in this reading, hands down. Because you have this knight here that is hitting the Wheel of Fortune, and you also have it hitting the Sun card. And it's right next to the Chariot. That is where you're headed. That is where you're going. And the type of person that's going to come in here is going to elevate you. It's going to lift you up. And this is a part of your fated destiny. Okay. Now, like I said before, I feel like this is someone who you're already interested in. I feel like you may have their number already, a few of you, or someone that you know. So going into your work this morning, there's a lot of activity most likely you're going to be experiencing this weekend with this love interest. Okay. I see this person has a beard. I want to talk about the divine feminist in a minute. This person has a beard, or they have the beard goatee connecting. It actually connects. Okay. This is someone I'm seeing also who's very professional male. And it's either professional. It's like I'm seeing someone who's either professional or someone who has their own business. So it doesn't mean that they dress professional, but it just means that they're professional minded. That's what I'm saying. And I also see if this is someone who is a divine feminine. I see that this person is a little tomboyish, okay, but not in a way where they dress like a man. It feels like it's like they're more down to earth, very grounded individual. I actually sense that with both parties, male and female, that this person is very grounded and very down to earth. Now, for some of you, you may not have met this person yet, and that's okay. All right. But I'm just telling you who this is. A lot of you are actually separated from someone who will be returning. But again, the morning message today is about elevation. and it's also about unfolding of God's purpose. So they have to be on your level. But I do see someone from your past in your reading. Now, I just picked up a card as I was speaking, and it says, in regards to, look at this, raising your vibrations. That is so funny. So I like the fact that even with this card, it is basically saying that again, there is some type of love connection here that is just going to be just out of this world. That's just what I see. Okay. But it's saying that someone from the past is very much so curious about you. Now, this is also making me believe too that there's someone that's curious about you that is not a love interest. You guys do have someone. That's exactly what I just saw. Someone who isn't a lover, who have a tendency to look at you, admire you. Okay. And this is someone that could be of the same sex, not necessarily in a romantic way, but I do see that some of you guys have people who watch you or are very, very interested in you for whatever reason. I don't know. Yeah, because there are some secrets here. Hmm. Now it's interesting because if there's some secrets or someone doing something secretive behind your back, the Sun card is totally going to knock that out. Unfortunately, if they're doing something, Spirit is going to let them know. Interesting, the secret card is actually hitting this Angel card or this Guardian card or Ancestry card. So if there's someone that you know, or maybe there's something you don't know, if there's a secret, that is going to be exposed here with the Sun card. Okay, that is basically what I'm saying. Things are being uncovered. Remember, the Sun card uncovers things. It appears to you. Oh, speaking of which, some of you guys are going to actually, I don't know if this is like, and I'm not sure how like often this happens where you guys can actually, there's a appearance of an angel, or there's a your spirit guides make themselves aware to you, because that's what I'm saying. As soon as I heard appear, that's what they kind of showed me. So I'm not sure how prevalent that is in the spiritual world. I don't know, but I know for a few of you, this could happen in a dream. This could happen in real life. Something like that is what I'm saying. There's a lot of growth that I'm seeing that's going to happen, even on the spiritual realm in this. Okay. Now, another thing that I'm seeing here too, like I said before, you can totally tell here with this player card. It's unfortunate because I really didn't want that to come out. I don't really know what's at the bottom of the deck. I got the cards turned over. But I literally just talked about this person. This is a low vibration person. Remember, the universe is trying to bring people to you that are not playing. And again, a player is someone who's not necessarily romantic. This is a romantic card, but these are people who are playing with you in some kind of way or trying to manipulate you. We saw it earlier with the whole manifestation cards, with the miracle cards, or the what is it called, the magician. The magician could be great, but in a very low vibrational energy is someone who's trying to manipulate some type of something in your life here. And I like the fact that it's hitting the Sun card, because it's letting me know that whoever is doing this, whoever is working in secrecy, or whoever is doing something that's trying to cause resistance in your life, the universe is going to heal that for you. Okay. Now okay. So some type of offer. Now this could be with a job, okay, as well, or something, or it's maybe some type of opportunity or money or whatever. Remember, anything that's being given in your hand does not have to be with love with this reading, but it could be a gift, it could be money, it could be an offer, it could be a key to a car. You could win something with this. That's something that could actually happen. So I love this reading because there's this freedom. That's right. Here with the happiness card, you already know that this was going to come out. You should have known, because the Sun card talks about happiness. Out of all the other definitions that we talked about, the Sun card talks about happiness. It does all those other things too, with recovery and healing and all of that. But it really does give you a sense of well being. Here it says a happy ending, feeling blessed and grateful. And that is how I'm going to end this reading today. So I hope that you guys take this message with you on your day, to work, on whatever you guys are planning on doing. Hopefully, you guys can actually listen to this and gain some type of encouragement, especially if there's been some type of breakdown. God will be true to you if you are true to Him or it. Okay, wherever you want to explain, however you want to say it. Um, and a lot of you have been at this place of despair, or just feeling maybe down, cursed, or whatever. That type of shit is about to completely be removed, or just in general, is going to be taken away from you. The turn of events with that Wheel of Fortune was just the icing on the cake here, and that is something that you guys can take with you. as you go about today. All right. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Steph, Kevin, hello, God Chills, and Anointed Hands. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you later with your signs reading. All right. Have a good one, guys. Bye.